On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Fisher Cats and the Muleskinners. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? In now, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And he is in there. He's running again. Very weakly on the ground. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Trout stands at first with one out. We'll try it one more time for second. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he lays off for ball one. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. A bare hand for one. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number two. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And a ball 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ryan sets. 1-0 on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So striding in the top of the second.
Babe Ruth.
The short hit hard. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Slow roller back to the mound. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Piazza has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now batting, Jason Giambi. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Jason Giambi.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and one to count. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Settling in now, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. So 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Giambi aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. At the plate, Yogi Berra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south, pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Williams ranging forward. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Steve Pearce.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Francisco Lindor, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Francisco Lindor.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him to go down swinging there. Nolan Ryan is out number 2 here in the third inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Striding in, Oral Hershiser. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 home. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Piazza is under it, 1 away. So striding in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at bat.
Mike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Ryan has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, gets. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Jason Giambi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the seventh. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Javier Baez.
This is in the air out to left field. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Yogi Berra. Ryan has his target. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball right side. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Got a lot of it deep down the line. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Popped him up. Pierce over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Pujols is there, and the side is retired. Here's Steve Pierce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Steve Pierce.
And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Orel Hershiser. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A ball and no strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to short. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Stepping up now, Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1.
Pitcher, Nolan Ryan.
Christian Yelich will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. One out, nobody on. And he misses there, 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Bounce it to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Josh Hader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right side and right into the shift. Jones from the outfield grass. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. And with one away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Giambi. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Frank Thomas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pujols at second, Thomas at first, 2 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in now, Ted Williams. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Williams into the bleachers and gone. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Yogi Berra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Catcher, Yogi Berra.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Junior's in pursuit, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orel Hershiser. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Edgar Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Edgar Martinez.
He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infield. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edgar Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 to Piazza. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". His arsenal includes a cutter, a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, and a changeup. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. He takes it to the opposite field. High and deep to left. Looking up is Williams. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready now, Josh Hader. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after. Entering off, Jose Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Alex Wood gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have low.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And that one just missed outside. High in the air down the right field line. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Frank Thomas.
Chapman sets. First pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line toward the gap in left center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Ted Williams trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. J.D. Martinez will pinch hit here, and Dennis Eckersley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. On the move is Trout. 2 gone. Here's Albert now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Sliders in for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. Striding in one. Again, Babe Ruth. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. That Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Now pitching.
First offering on its way. In there, now the throw. Mondesi stands at second with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Fielded by Pierce. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Javier Baez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The catcher, number 8.
So stepping in, Yogi Berra, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Steve Pierce now.
Second baseman, Steve Pierce.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher
The batter, pitcher, on base.
George Brett will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
George Brett.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Eric Gagne takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And a fastball just a bit high.
J.D. Martinez.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Piazza retired to kick off the inning. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired. 2 down now. Into the box now, Aroldis Chapman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Into the box, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mike Trout.
Here it comes, 0-2. A drive to left.